This is every video I uploaded under the name NintenSquidd, which was the name prior to StaticSquidd. This is basically every video I uploaded in the year 2020, save for Very Doomy Squidmas, which was the very first episode of StaticSquidd and the very first video I uploaded under the name StaticSquidd. So, without further ado, enjoy. Or don't. These videos are not quality at all.
Hey everyone, it's me, Squid. Haven't seen you in a bit. It's this... Fuck. Haven't seen you since last decade. Alright, I get it. It's February. Before I go on, I'd like to thank all of you for getting me to 28 subscribers. This is a big milestone for me. I can't even believe I reached it in the first place. So, yeah, 28 subscribers. Pretty big, pretty huge. But what do I do? What do I do for all of you? My loving, caring audience, I love you all. But what do I do in return for you getting me to such a milestone? Well, here's what I'll do. Questions and answers, or most commonly referred to as Q&A. I don't usually do one of these, but I'm gonna do one of these now because it makes the most sense. 28 subscribers. No other YouTube has 28 subscribers. I am the most subscribed to YouTube channel in the world. 28. I've never seen a YouTube channel with more than 28 subscribers. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Anyway. First question. Why are you sad? Why are you mad? And why are you glad? Do you expect me to know answers to any of these questions? Because I don't. I truly don't know the answers to any of these. This is confusing. What do you like to eat more? Drywall or eviction notices? God fucking damn it, if you ever watch my channel, you probably know the answer. It's drywall. Also, eviction notices don't really matter if you eat them or not. You're still gonna get evicted. Drywall is nutritious, delicious, and everything in between. It's a healthy snack at your local Home Depot or Lowe's. So yeah, I don't get the point of that question. Of course, drywall. Do you accept this video? My eardrums hurt after watching that. So, no. Why are you? Thanks for putting me into an existential crisis. I don't know. What is your opinion on this? Bear. On the right, that is a bear. I know people have debunked it to say that is a woman, but no, I am still on a firm belief that is actually indeed a bear. You see, people have done the unphotoshopped image, but one of the pictures in there is a Game Genie, so I don't know. This Big Chunk is funny. Yeah, why are you, a fucking psychopath? Of course he's funny. He's the funniest thing on this planet. Is Squid an actual furry? Am I? Well, anyway, that was a fun little short Q&A for 28 subscribers. See you all later. In the meantime, I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll probably be doing something else. See you fools later.
I think that we can just make it start over again. You can see me in the camera. I get it. Things change. You know, when I started this channel, I always thought I wanted to be... I always wanted to be a Nintendo reviewer, reviewing Nintendo games. But the thing is, I don't know that much about video games to really, like, make a review channel about them. I don't have enough games to review. I don't have the proper equipment, per se. And really, I just want to do whatever the hell I want. Well, thank you guys anyway. Thank you for 20... How many subscribers do I have again? 28 subscribers. Thank you for getting me this far. Wouldn't have done it without any of you 28 beautiful people.
Squid. It's me, or rather you, about 2 hours into the future. I gained common sense and built a time machine, so I decided to tell you about something. 28 subscribers is a milestone. Barely even a milestone. 30 subscribers isn't even a milestone either. It's... You have 30 subscribers, but... Can you really consider that a milestone? Look, listen. 100 subscribers. Small. Very small considering the success that you want to gain from this. But that's a milestone. 100 subscribers is a milestone. 1,000 subscribers, 100,000, a million. Those are milestones, not 28. Fine, upload the video anyway. It's not like I already did that. Fuck, you already did that. Shit, I'm causing a paradox, or whatever the fuck. My brain is screwed up just from thinking about this. Just keep that in mind, that 28 subscribers isn't an actual milestone, and I want you to be smarter. 2 hours ago, or now, or whatever. So, anyway, yeah. I'll see you later. Man, I'm not gonna listen to that dweeb. Do whatever the hell I want. Yeah. I'll show him. 30 subscribers is a milestone. Like, come on, 30? That's a number I can't even count to in my head. Like, of course it's a milestone for me.
Hey everyone, it's me, Squid. Let me read you an excerpt from my favorite channel, the History Channel. The Black Death was a devastating global epidemic of bubonic plague that struck Europe and Asia in the mid-1300s. The plague arrived in Europe on October 1347 when 12 ships from the Black Sea docked at the Sicilian port of Messina. Welcome to the fucking plague, motherfuckers! Yeah, I learned about this back in 7th grade. How long ago was that? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember. I have a bad memory. You fellas heard of the coronavirus, haven't you? Yeah, I think everyone in the world has, unless you're an infant. Toddlers know about the coronavirus. Kids know about the coronavirus. Teenagers know about it. Adults know about it. The elderly knows about it. So I say to all of you, stay safe in these times. So because of that, I brought a little friend to help teach you kids about the coronavirus. Meet my little friend, Virus Tips Elmo. This little guy helps me out with viruses all the time, and he will teach you the same way he taught me. Teach him.
Elmo says, wash your hands constantly. Don't touch your face.
Yeah.
Wash your hands after you
Okay,
touch yourself.
We don't need to go there. So, what Elmo was basically saying was, 1, wash your hands all the time. 2, don't touch your face. And 3, don't go outside. Please, for the love of God, don't go outside. It's dangerous out there. I hear an ambulance out there right now. That means somebody is injured. That means somebody has a bloody nose. Oh my God, they gotta go to the hospital. So thankfully the coronavirus isn't a blood disease, unless it is, and I'm just a complete total fool. Coronavirus is an airborne disease. What does it do? I don't know that because I don't have it. I know it makes you cough profusely, but I typed in coro, not coronavirus. If you have runny nose, sore throat, cough, fever, and difficulty breathing, you have it. You have the virus. And you know what happens in games where people have viruses? Yep, that's right. Infection mode, baby! We unlocked the new infection mode of the world. This is amazing. I can't believe this. I can't wait to be the last man standing. Anyway, since we got the tip part of the way, let's see how stupid people are acting about this. You fucking idiots. What the fuck are you doing there? Anyway, let's check up on all these people and see how they're doing. How are you doing, Shinji Ikari? Come on, he's never doing good. What about you, poorly painted Rei Ayanami figure? Oh, that's right. Nobody in Evangelion does well. That's the whole point of the show. Great. Let's ask somebody who does well all the time. What about you, Scout from Team Fortress 2? Well, Scout from Team Fortress 2 is scared. We're all scared. That's great. You know, because Scout from Team Fortress 2 is the least scared person on this planet. You see, if a big Australian man picks you up, if Scout was scared about that, I'm scared about that too. I don't want a big Australian man picking me up. Anyway, how about let's check up on a real person? Alright, so since he doesn't like people knocking at his door, we have to throw something at the door. How about let's start off with a light object? Ah! Since we're in a disaster, how about let's throw this book about Chernobyl at his door? Oh, shit. Who the fuck called me? It was you. I know it was you. No, I know it was you. You're the only other person in this room. Look at all these people. What do you mean, everyone else? You have toys surrounding you. Toys. Toys? These aren't fucking toys. What the fuck do you mean? No, they're not people. What are you, crazy? Oh yeah, you have sunglasses. What about that? Oh yeah, these, I found them in the closet. You like them? Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like sunglasses. They make me look different from you. Wait, how do you have the same shirt as me? Oh, why am I wearing the same shirt as you? I have no clue. How'd I find this? Oh man, it was in the closet again. Just like everything. But I got my shirt from the drawers. But you found that in the drawers? How the hell do I have this shirt? Fuck, I need to go into this existential crisis, alright? I'll fucking get you later. I'll punch you in the fucking jaw later. He's a fucking Nimrod. You see, I'm the smartest person in the world. He's talked about existential crisis or whatever. Like, don't even know what that is. He's fucking stupid. Well, anyway, I'm glad I could share my information in these dire times indeed with you all. So, with that being said, have a great day. Elmo, I'm gonna bring you out one last time. You better not fuck up. Do you have any last words to say?
Elmo hopes that you all get this disease and die from it.
Hey everyone, it's me, Squid. Now, I'm kind of bored, and I'd like to review something for the first time since June. So, what do I review? I can review anything on any topic. I can review another game. Like I would. But you know what's the easiest to review? States. That's right, locations. But I mean states. Like American states. United States states. That's why the last word in US is states, because we have states. But here's the thing. You know, it's gonna be hard to review all 50 of them. So that's why I'm gonna be doing this state review a modified way. You see, if it's a state that I've never heard about, it's not gonna be here, because I don't know what that state is. Alabama, this is the definition of southern. Alabama is probably the most southern state you can get. Let's give it a 6 out of 10. Alaska. Alaska is the opposite of Alabama. Alaska is the most north you can get. Let's give it a 2 out of 10, just because it's Alaska. Arizona. They make the teas that, you know, they sell in the stores, and those are good. Do they make them? Well, they probably don't make them, but they're sure as hell named after it, which probably means Arizona's a pretty cool state, so let's give it a 7 out of 10. Arkansas. Learn to fucking pronounce, you goddamn morons. It's supposed to be Arkansas. That's why it gets a 2 out of 10. California. I don't really like this state, but there's some cool people there, so I'll just give it a 5 out of 10. Connecticut. Sounds like a pretty cool state. I've heard of this one, and it has a really cool name, but I've never been there. For the sake of it, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Delaware. See a lot of people saying that this was the first state, so that's why it gets the review of 1 out of 10. Florida. I'm sorry, Florida. You get a negative 2 out of 10. Hawaii. It's pretty cool. It's a tropical place. A lot of beaches there. So that's why I'll just give it a 5 out of 10. Idaho. This is where all the potatoes come in. Now, I don't think about Idaho on a daily basis, but if I do, I'm probably right after somebody mentioned potatoes. So that's why I'm giving this state a 4 out of 10. Illinois. I've been to this one before. Illinois is pretty cool. They used to have Abraham Lincoln before he became president. So that's why Illinois deserves this rating. 4.5 out of 10. Kansas. Kansas, pretty cool. But
They lost Kansas City to Missouri, which means they're kind of losers, which means I have to give them an 8 out of 10. Kentucky. Now, if you haven't heard of Kentucky, I feel really bad for you because then you've never seen a KFC in your life. Those guys made that chicken, they fried it their own way, and it's pretty damn good. So I'm gonna have to say 7 out of 10, just because of KFC. Louisiana has a pretty sick name. I'm gonna give it similar rating to Connecticut, 6 out of 10. Maine. Now they say that they're the Maine state, and you know, they have some good lobster up there, which means this state gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Massachusetts. It's a pretty cool state. I've been 2 places in there before. That's why I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. Michigan. It got split up in half, which means I'm gonna have to split the rating in half. 5 out of 10. Mississippi. Now this is my trick I play on other people. I make them spell Mississippi, because then they say pee-pee, and that makes me laugh. So this state deserves a 7 out of 10. Missouri. My experiences of living there weren't so great, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Montana. Hannah Montana was a pretty nice show, which means I have to give this one about a 6 out of 10. Fuck. New Jersey. Negative 11 out of 10. New Mexico. It's where Team Fortress takes place. I love that game, so I have to give it about a 9 out of 10 rating. New York. 11 out of 10. Good state. North Carolina. Now, because it's North, and not just Carolina in general, I'm gonna have to split the rating into 5 out of 10. Ohio. Boy, I love Ohio. 10 out of 10. Oklahoma. I say about a 3 out of 10. Pennsylvania. This state is pretty cool. They got a cool name, so I'm gonna give it 6 out of 10. South Carolina. To make South Carolina even, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, so that North and South can come together and make 10 out of 10. Vermont. They make some pretty cool things. I gotta give it around a 7 out of 10. Virginia. I don't know anything about Virginia, but the next state on our list, West Virginia, they made a whole song about it, which means it gets a 10 out of 10. Wisconsin. It's the dairy state. I love dairy. I love cheese. I love milk. But because there are some lactose intolerant people out there, I have to give this a 6 out of 10. Well, that completes all the states that I know about. Guess I didn't do anything wrong. Let's check out the window for some angry mobs in case I did screw up. Seems as if they burned down my house. Well, this is pretty cool. Oh shit. Hey everyone, it's me, Squid. Just a question.
Go ahead.
Why do you refuse to talk about games anymore?
Well, it's kind of hard to say where it all began.
Is it traumatic?
Technically, yes.
Do you need therapy for it?
Nah, not really.
Come sit on the bed, we'll talk about it.
I said I don't need therapy.
Please?
Okay, fine.
Okay, where and when did it all begin? Well...
Boy, do I sure love the Super Nintendo. Mario World, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Country, Mega Man X, Hong Kong 97, and Earthbound. Wait, go back one. Hong Kong 97? I haven't heard of that one before. Well, let's play it then. Huh. Well, it asks for 3 languages at the start. Also, I'll add, that's some catchy music right there. No Chinese. That is catchy. They're gonna sell my unwanted SNES games. Well, that's gonna be tough. I don't actually own any. Is this game just a bunch of ads?
Well, was it? You're gonna have to wait. I'm your goddamn therapist, and you're gonna have to give me some goddamn answers.
Well, here it is. The title screen. Let's just hop to the gameplay here, see how it is. Wait, there's a story? Ugly fucking Reds, huh? Who are these Reds, the commies? Why couldn't they just call Bruce Lee? Why did they call Chin? Is Chin more popular than Bruce? Is he, I don't know, a killer machine? Well, that's the answer right there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if this game's about killing communists, sign me up. I like Wolfenstein myself, and if there's a counterpart to it about killing communists, I don't see why people say this is a terrible game. Okay, hold on. This game was made in 1995. Deng Xiaoping actually did die in 1997. Did this game predict the fucking future? I can ask this game when the McRib is coming back! Finally! Meh. Coca-Cola, one of the most capitalist drinks. This game is really pushing the anti-commie agenda. Well, I died. And speaking of drinks, let me get a water real quick.
How was the water? Good? A dead body. Yep. Like an actual dead body. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a dead body. No makeup, no fake body. This is a real corpse. The backstory is it's a still frame from a Japanese Mondo film. Mondo films being nicknamed Death Films. This particular body was killed in the Bosnian War. So yeah, no gimmicks. This is a dead body. And after all of that, the music still goes. I guess it was a bit too catchy that they had to put the song on loop. It's an upbeat song, I will admit, but it's gonna get stuck in your head because of how it loops endlessly. Oh, here comes the boss, I guess. It's Deng Xiaoping's decapitated head. The tip to beating him is to not stay in one place. That is an easy way to get you killed. When you beat him, nothing happens. The song still goes on and the game resumes. I'm done. I'm done with this stupid fucking thing. It's stupid.
That's why you don't do them anymore. Because of that one bootleg Super Nintendo game. Basically. Does that song still play for you in your head? Sometimes it does. It comes on at completely random times. We need to get you into a doctor for that. Well, I guess. Who should I go to?
Hey everyone, it's me, Squid. I'm gonna be trying a new type of content. Still gotta make the videos I usually make, but I don't want to be solely known, or I don't want to like just solely make those videos. I do enjoy making them, but I would rather make videos like this, like the one I'm doing now. And these videos are more like commentary, not like 2016 commentary channels, but like, you know, me giving my opinions about things and stuff like that. by the time this video goes up, it'll be before, or it'll be the day of, or maybe the next day, May 20th, which means that 2 months ago, exactly 2 months ago, Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing New Horizons were both released. They were released on the same day. It's a big deal because you had gory first-person shooter mixed with family-friendly, cutesy animal game. And this isn't a game review. This is not a game review. And I'm not trying to compare either of the games because they are very, very different games. They are literally polar opposites. Animal Crossing is the exact opposite of Doom Eternal, which I think it's kind of funny that they both released on the same day considering that. But I'm not here to talk about the games as a review standpoint. I'm here to give my opinion on them. Now, out of both of these games, can you guess which one I liked more? As a Nintendo fan, I've been a Nintendo fan for over, let's say, 10-ish years. I played my first Nintendo game in like 2008, and since then I've been hooked. Nintendo is the game company that I've been loyal to for the longest, and I could definitely say that they're one of my favorite game companies. Now, my favorite game company is Valve. And Bethesda's a little bit greedy. I don't really like their company practices. And the only games I've really enjoyed from Bethesda are their Doom games, because they're kind of different from Fallout and Skyrim. So, how am I? Like, what game am I, a Nintendo fan who doesn't really like Bethesda's company practices, liked more? And the answer is not Animal Crossing. Doom Eternal. I like Doom Eternal better. While I was hyped for Animal Crossing much longer than Doom Eternal, I remember my friend telling me about the Doom Eternal teaser trailer back in E3 2018. He was like, "Oh my god, dude, Doom Eternal looks fucking sick." And I hadn't even watched it yet, so I watched it and I was like, "Oh yeah, that looks cool." And then the Animal Crossing trailer dropped in like September 2018, and I was like, holy shit, a new Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch! You see, the only Animal Crossing game I played before then is the original GameCube version, which, like, I only played the original GameCube Animal Crossing, which is probably... So, yeah, I didn't play Wild World, City Folk, or New Leaf. I went first Animal Crossing game to the last. That's the order I played Animal Crossing in. And I enjoyed my time with that first game. I will be honest. And I've only had this bad boy, this beast of a laptop, for about a year now. I got it back in December 2018, and I played a fair share of PC games, and PC's probably my favorite platform of games. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying everyone should convert to PC. I'm just saying I prefer playing on a computer than playing on a console. I bought Doom 1 and Doom 2 during the Steam sale, and let me tell you, my initial experience with them wasn't that great. My initial experience with the original Doom games wasn't that great. And I'll tell you why it wasn't that great. It was because I was playing the versions that Steam gives you, the DOSBox versions. And you want to know the worst way to experience Doom? The DOSBox versions. You see, it isn't really the worst way to experience Doom. The worst way to experience Doom is the console versions, like the Super Nintendo or Sega 32X versions of Doom. That's the worst way to experience Doom, because they suck. But we're not talking about consoles. Well, I mean, in a bit we are. I'm just talking about my backstory of both games. Then I found out GZ Doom exists, I downloaded it, and now I fucking love classic Doom. 2019, like November 2019, I got Doom 2016, had a lot of fun with it. And March 20th hit. I played Doom Eternal on midnight, on the midnight launch, and let me tell you, I basically thought Doom Eternal was the best fucking game. Doom 2016, it felt like you were controlling Doom Slayer, which is nice. Doom Eternal feels like you are the fucking Doom Slayer, and it feels amazing. Every single bit of it is fast-paced. It's non-stop action. There's cutscenes. There are parts where you're not in any action, but you can just skip those parts. Yes, you can skip every single cutscene, and that came at a burden because I skipped the part where I'm not gonna tell you because that's Doom Eternal spoilers. But I skipped a very important part that I really wanted to see ever since I saw like memes of it on Reddit or whatever. And I accidentally skipped the cutscene, so it's kind of a burden, but at the same time it's nice. Like, if you already played the game and you're willing to play it again, you don't have to watch all of the cutscenes. But I do recommend you watch the opening cutscene every time you play. That shit is beautiful. And then, like 9 in the morning, I woke up, I played Animal Crossing. And it was fun. I played that game about non-stop from the day it came, from March 20th to around mid-April. And I had a lot of fun with it. And then I got bored of it. Yes, that's right. How could I get bored of Animal Crossing? The game just feels really fucking tedious at times. And honestly, games like Animal Crossing just are not my cup of tea. They are not. Personally, despite the fact that I am indeed a Nintendo fan, and I do like Nintendo games, my favorite genre of video game is first-person shooter. If it has good controls, if it has good graphics, actually no, graphics don't fucking matter. If it has good controls and good music, I say graphics don't matter because I'm the same guy who fucking loves Doom, like classic Doom and Half-Life, so I wouldn't really say graphics matter at that point. And it also, like, graphics also, like, matter in the point where you, like, when the game came out. For example, Chex Quest HD, an HD version of Chex Quest, came out, I think today, or yesterday, came out fairly recently. And let me tell you, the game fucking stinks. It's free. It's free. You get 5 levels. But it's worse than Chex Quest. It's worse than the original Chex Quest. It tries so hard to be Chex Quest, Doom 2016, Half-Life, and Halo, all at the same time. But while all of those games are fucking amazing individually, when you put them all together, they do not mix well. They do not mix well. And I say Half-Life over Quake because, I mean, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played Quake yet, but I'm looking, I really want to. But it just, the game tries so hard to be all these different things when it's not. It's Chex Quest HD. But yeah, just wanted to get my thoughts out about that. And while I did enjoy my time with both games, I would say I like two times enjoyed my time with Doom Eternal. Animal Crossing was fun. Don't get me wrong, I liked Animal Crossing. But I got bored of it, my friends got bored of it, I think, and I just stopped playing it. The only two games on the Switch I even care about anymore are Mario Tennis Aces and Super Mario Maker 2. Doom Eternal, on the other hand, I feel like I can replay that game over again and be happy with it. Recently, I've been looking back on missions that I haven't found all the secrets for yet, and completing those. I was really shocked to find out that this mission that I was on just a couple of weeks ago is only the third mission in the entire game, and I'm like on the second to last. So that's pretty nice, and gonna be honest, I love Doom Eternal. It is probably my second favorite game all time. First favorite game's always gonna be that. You know, you see those posters behind me? Yeah, that's my first favorite game of all time. Of course, TF2 for the win, but Doom Eternal is probably already my second most favorite game, and it's only been like 2 months since release. So yeah, I just want to get my opinions on that. I will be making more of these because I have more ideas down the pipeline that won't necessarily fit into a normal video or like the videos you're used to seeing. You know, the comedic, wacky style. It won't really fit into those. It'll more be fitting into, me talking in the microphone and the camera. Yeah. Anyway, bye. Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a little something different, a room tour. I'm gonna be doing one of these every year. So anyway, let's get started at the main thing you see in my videos. This is the shelf. You see, you have Evangelion. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I can't really do this with one hand. I can always try. And we'll just leave it there. That's a painting I made. I made that. You have Doom over here. So you have my Evangelion pop figures. Shit Creek Survivor. I went to Shit Creek once. It was not that pleasant an experience. Here you have the two soda bottles to prove to all of you I am an alcoholic. I got the little waving cat over here. Fuck yeah. American gnome. Look at him. He's got a little flag. Isn't that funny? He's a gnome on a chicken with an American flag. That's pretty funny. I don't know why this is here. I used it this morning. Oh wow. We're getting into the cool shit. Oh fuck. We have Gorilla's album. I don't know what this is from. I have no clue what this is from, but I have it. And here are like 4 pop figure boxes because I don't want to throw them away. Here are. They also use this and I don't know where to put it. Here are my 2 plushies, Splatoon and Kirby. My 2 least favorite Nintendo franchises. Oh, there's There's a big book of plagiarism right there. Hell yeah. Cubby gloves. It's my drawing tablet. That's it for this shelf. Here's my bookshelf. I haven't put away my laundry yet, so you still have laundry. There's my backpack when I do things. Oh, why don't you look at this? Here's the only game console I have in my room, my Xbox One. You see, I only have this because recently my family got a new Xbox, the Xbox One X. So this one goes to me now because I use it. I used to use it to watch Cowboy Bebop. Now I play Tekken and Doom. Here is my first instrument that I still have. I play it sometimes still, and just have random clutter. Anime book. I got it from a friend. Here's my nightstand. I had a pretty nasty sunburn once, so yeah, that's why the aloe vera is there, and I refuse to put it back in the bathroom. And I have some books, a phone charger, and if we go over here, oh yeah, right. Here's my keyboard and my Xbox controller. Here's a baseball. If you go over here, this is where the magic happens. This is my desk. It's my cool mouse pad. It's pretty cool. Surge protector, and that's a USB power deck. Look at that. I have 3 devices hooked up to it. Here is my microphone. The microphone that I use for normal videos. I'm not using it for this video because I'm using my phone. Oh, this is my laptop. See, you see here. I don't have a desktop computer, like at all. I have no desktop computer, so I use a laptop. Good thing this thing right here, it's a beast. This is the beast laptop. That's what I call it. What is it? It has like a good graphics card, like 16 gigabytes of RAM, and all of that. So I would say it's a pretty good laptop. And then here is my TV. I have the Xbox hooked up to it. Sometimes I use it as a second monitor, but not all the time. I don't always use it as a second monitor for my computer. It's mainly for that. Anyway, I haven't showed you my posters yet. Look at these. You got TF2. This is a poster that costed like shit ton of money on Amazon, according to my mom, and it like came out the size of a license plate. Like, look at that. My hand. I'm not a giant. It's just this. My hand can fit over it. And then you have like an actual decent sized TF2 poster. See, hand for comparison. It has all the classes, and it looks cool. Here's a piece of art I got for Christmas. It's also pretty cool. Fallout poster, game franchise that I enjoyed. Not as much as I used to when I got this, but I still enjoy it. Some band poster. Oh, it says it right here. Black Keys poster. And then you have my 2 oldest posters, Hulk and Batman. I got these in I got this one in 2010. And this one in 2011, so that means they're really old. And if we move over here, you got the Link poster. I've had this since like 2015. This one's a fabric poster. You see, look closely. It's a fabric poster, unlike most of the other posters I have, which are paper. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this room tour. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye. Sup, beaches? NintenSquidd here. Now I'm talking about that modern day console wars, alright? Console wars have been a thing since like the late 70s with the Atari, ColecoVision, and Intellivision. And they're still going on today. Companies are still trying to compete in whose console is better. And this console war, I think it's probably just because I've only recently been in the internet, recently been involved in the internet. But this console war is the most prominent ever since the, like, after the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. This console war has been the most prominent. Now, I am going to be talking about the 3 modern consoles that are out, and, you know, say what I think about them. So let's start off with the first one, the Wii U. I got a Wii U the day it came out, and I am still torn on if it's the best purchase I made in my life, or if it's the worst purchase I made in my life. I didn't make the purchase, of course. I was only 7. How am I going to buy a new console when I'm only 7? But the Wii U, I thought was going to be a huge success, just like the Wii. I thought the Wii U was going to be another console that I saw in everybody's house. And then I had a Wii U, and barely anybody I knew actually owned a Wii U, besides me. In fact, I think it was until 6th grade that I finally met another person at school that had a Wii U. So it was like 4 years, 4 entire years, until I finally met somebody who had a Wii U. That's crazy. And now everyone I know has a Switch. Anyway, the Wii U's exclusives, for the most part, are alright. I wouldn't say they're the best games on planet Earth, but they're alright. Some of them are a little bit better than what we have on the Switch. The only reason Splatoon lasted until the Wii U died was because Nintendo released it late into the Wii U's lifespan. Nintendo released Splatoon 2 the first year the Switch came out, and boy, that shit... Splatoon 2 is kind of... it's in a weird state. Like, they did a Splatfest for the first time in like a year, which brought popularity back into the game. But now it's over, and I think that was a one-time thing, maybe. Anyway, we're not talking about the Switch, we're talking about the Wii U. So yeah, the Wii U's exclusives were alright at best. No, they were good at best. But most of them were eh. Some of them were terrible. But let's not keep talking about the Wii U. Let's talk about this thing right here. Now, if you look behind you when you can't, because this is a 2D video and it's not 360 degrees, you will. There's an Xbox One right there, first generation Xbox One. I've had that since 2014, so I didn't get an Xbox at launch day. But I have had it for quite a while, and it's starting to make some weird noises at me just by having it on. Yeah, Xbox One is, I would say the exclusives are not great. A few games that it has to itself are good, but I wouldn't say much of the exclusives are something to get an Xbox for. And in fact, I personally wasn't the one to decide to get an Xbox. But I have good times with this thing. I beat Doom on it, Doom Eternal. And I got into probably my favorite anime series on it, Cowboy Bebop. And hell, I have a shit ton of worlds in Minecraft on this thing. I don't think you can access them anymore because I don't know. But still, this is pretty good. I would say it is the second best. Now, what's the best console of the 7th generation? Before the rest of the 8th generation consoles come out, we have the Switch. That's the only 8th generation console we have. What about the PS5 and Xbox Series X? We don't have them yet. So, what's the best 7th generation console in my opinion? It's the one that, outside of stores, I have only ever played on once. The PS4. Yeah, that's right. And since 2013, outside of like Best Buy, Toys R Us, or whatever, I've only ever played on a PS4 one time. And it's, in my opinion, the best console of the 7th generation. There's just many exclusives that I wish I could play that are on the PS4, such as like Horizon Zero Dawn, Death Stranding, previously Persona. But the PS4, since I've never had it, I couldn't play all those games. Now, of course, some of them are coming to PC. That's great. But otherwise, yeah, no. The controller looks nice. It looks better than the PS5 controller. I'll give it that. And it's like a stray away from what the PS2 and PS3 had. So that's pretty neat. And then the PS4 is just, I've never experienced it, but from what I can tell, from just looking at about it, just looking at things about it, it's somewhat of a good console. So I would say PS4 won this console generation, this current console generation. But who won the handhelds competition? We had the 3DS, which was alright at best, and then we had the PS Vita. I would say the 3DS wins, just because I've never owned either of them. Again, so. But I would say it wins. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it for now. See ya. Oh, hey everyone, it's me, Squid. And recently the Steam Summer Sale started, and you know me, I love video games, so I have to save up more video games. And, well, I don't have a job, so that means I have to, you know, kind of do things my own way, which comes to this. I am selling my personal belongings. That's right, you can get my Xbox for a swift $50, you can get my entire desk for about $100, and you can get my left leg $200. As the digital age grows and grows, physical games become more obsolete. First things to do this were gaming PCs relying mainly on Steam or something like that for games. But it wasn't always like this. In the days when disk drives were on basically every computer, games were sold at actual brick and mortar stores. There was your common holiday sale and Black Friday or whatever the store wanted to throw at you that day. Any store you can walk into that doesn't just sell groceries most likely also sells video games, so it's easy to relatively find. But as for digital games, sometimes they can be really expensive. So let's take a look at some of the sales that you can be purchasing your games at for cheaper to save money. Ah yes, the Steam Summer Sale. You know, this sale is one of the biggest in history, and I love everything about it.
Sup, fucker?
Oh, hey Valve. What do you want?
You enjoying the Steam sale?
Yeah, I love the Steam Summer Sale. I got a bunch of first-person shooter games.
Ah. Speaking of first-person shooters, you like Doom?
Doom 2016. I already have that on the Xbox. I already beat it.
Come on, just admit it. You can't have enough Doom in your life.
I initially wanted it on the PC, but I mean, if I have it on the Xbox, why would I buy it again?
You know, you wanted to play it on keyboard and mouse the whole time while you were playing it on the Xbox, isn't that right?
Yeah, sure, keyboard and mouse is better than a controller, but...
You're supporting its software.
Alright, yeah, you can take my money. I don't care at this point.
Ah, fuck you, bitch! All this money goes to Todd motherfucking Howard! Let's go!
God damn it. This is what humiliation looks like. Yeah, the Steam Summer Sale and the Winter Sale are the only two sales that I bought games from, and I've been participating in both of them since 2019. During the Winter Sale of 2018, I bought Portal 2, Portal 1, and Fallout New Vegas. Summer Sale 2019, I bought both Sonic Adventure games, both Left 4 Dead games, and Team Fortress Classic. Well, last Winter Sale, I forgot what I bought, but I'm pretty sure I bought Classic Doom and the entire Valve collection. And this Summer Sale, I bought the Quake collection, the Wolf Pack, and Doom 3, and yeah, humiliation. I also bought Uno and Rivals of Aether for, you know, the sole reason that I have too much money to spend and I wanted to get it all away. And I still have $4 left over, so that's interesting. But Steam isn't the only place where you can get games from. Yeah, EA's somewhat migrating to Steam because Origin doesn't suck, they just want more money. But there's also Steam's biggest competitor, the Epic Games Store. Yeah, Epic Games, the people that made Gears of War and Fortnite. They have their own digital storefront for video games, and sales it has. They have a mega sale going on either previously or recently, or even now, where games are surprisingly cheap. And then they have the weekly free game. Yes, every week there is a brand new free game for you to just add to your account and download. Recently they've been going crazy with this shit. Like GTA 5, Civilization 6, like they're putting out AAA titles for free. And it's insane. When GTA 5 went free, the entire Epic Games Store crashed because everyone wanted GTA 5. It was a $50 game that is suddenly free all of a sudden. Now let's talk about console games, because even though I'm a PC gamer, PC isn't everything. The Nintendo eShop, Nintendo's place for buying digital games. Unlike Steam, Nintendo doesn't have company-organized sales. Whenever a game gets on sale, it's usually controlled by the developer. This can mean making games go as low as a single cent just to make more people buy the game. Bouncy Bob was once sold for that much, and it's made its way to the best-selling eShop game for those 2 weeks. This is why Fishing Universe was on sale. Nintendo wouldn't let that game go on sale. It's the universe, for God's sake. Now, what's funny is that Nintendo rarely puts their games on sale, and if they do, it's Christmas or something. Nintendo always likes to keep their games full price, which is why 1-2 Switch is still $50 fucking dollars. Like, who's gonna pay $50 for 1-2 Switch in 2020? That was a tech demo in 2017, at best. I'm not experienced with Xbox sales, and I don't know much about PlayStation because I never owned one. But I'm pretty sure those are all the sales that I can cover. Anyway, there's also brick and mortar sales. Yep, Black Friday and other holiday sales where things go extremely cheap. Especially Black Friday, you can get TVs for $25. That is insane. But sticking to the topic of video games, I have nothing else to talk about, so... Oh, and it seems like we already got a sale. Huh. I guess this guy wants my left leg. That's an easy 200. Can't imagine what I'd buy with that. Wait, what? He wants something else. He wants my what? Hey everyone, it's me, Squid. In Console Wars, World Wars, Bed Wars? No, we're talking about Pet Wars. Now, what are the Pet Wars? It's where we talk about which pets are better, cats or dogs. I know, right? It sounds like a stupid battle, like the Coke and Pepsi battle. That's been going on for years. No one's figured out an answer. It's Coke. But I'd say the Pet Wars are more extreme, because we're fighting over living things. Now, I know World Wars, it's people, but Pet Wars, I mean, come on, this shit gets real crazy. I've seen actual, like, real wars started over this. Or maybe I was just taught bad in history class. Anyway. Since this is a little bit extreme, I'm going to be doing something extreme. I am going to be forcefully taking all the items off of my shelf so I can prove to you how serious I really am. We are going to be here forever. I'll just transition to the next shot. Okay, I lied. One thing stays, and that's this gnome on a chicken. And that thing, because I can't really move it or else it will completely break. Which one do I think is better, dogs or cats? Well, you know what I think? Dogs fucking suck. Here's why. And this is the definitive list of why cats are much better than dogs. Here's the biggest reason. Waste control. And not trash, like shit and piss. That's what I'm talking about. Now, cats are fine. I'd much rather be doing this than doing this. One is tedious in its own right, but it gets done much quicker, and you have to do it less frequently. Daily, but still. The second one is tedious as fuck, because you have to actually control another living thing, and I feel bad. Until she takes 20 fucking minutes to eat another dog's shit, and that gets fucking annoying! What's another reason why dogs are worse than cats? Yeah, that's right. I didn't forget my point. I still think that cats are better than dogs, and here's why. Last night, my cat sat in my bed and watched me play games, right? Yeah. Then, 5 minutes later, she went to the litter box to take a shit because, you know, life happens. And then, a little bit ago, my dog refused to take a shit outside, and then she took a shit inside, and everyone played it as if it was my fault. But Squid, how could you say that about dogs? They're man's best friend. Well, yeah, dogs aren't my best friend. It's my cat. My dog's cute and all, but I mean, it's insane that every time I try to eat, my dog is under my fucking legs. Like, this is literally the definition of gluttony. What kind of hellspawn did Satan put in my house? Me. At least my cat doesn't eat other cats' shit because she literally can't. She is an indoor cat.
My dog, however, sniffs shit for 20 minutes, eats it, refuses to drop it when I say so. So, I'm trying to hit my dog, right? I'm trying to hit my dog. And that makes me look like a bad pet owner. I just don't want my dog eating shit. It's gross and disgusting. And then she licks everyone. She licks off our plates. Huh? You're letting And we say that dogs' mouths are cleaner than ours. I don't think so, especially when there's shit in my dog's mouth. Now, yeah, my cat is pretty fucking stupid. I'm not gonna say that my cat is really smart, because she's not. She's pretty fucking dumb. However, I will say this. It makes for some funny moments. When my dog's being dumb, it's really irritating because she likes to stand in the middle of the hallway while people are doing things, and it's irritating. That's all I really have to say. Let's check the scoreboard. Well, you know who wins? My personal bias towards cats. Oh, I just love being smart. Oh, hello everyone. My name is Dr. Leo, man, and as you can probably tell from my surname, I am a legal expert, specifically in the business field. Now, have you ever been looking at legal suffixes for companies and ever wondered, what does any of this fucking mean? Me too. Been there, done that. But after I did my research, I became the person I am today, the millionaire legal expert. Okay. Oh, it was a beautiful day 12 years ago when I first wondered, what does any of this fucking mean? Well, if you really do want to wonder, I am here. I am going to share my knowledge with you in this simple to learn and simple to remember video guide. So, if you want to start a business, I can tell you how you can put the suffix at the end of your business name. So, let's get started, shall we? LTD. Now, you may be like, oh, that's an easy one. This stands for limited. No, this stands for literally transmitted disease. If you want to go into the anti-medicine profession, basically the opposite of being a doctor, you go into limited transmitted disease companies. Why do we call this? Well, because literally we give people diseases. Now, I am not part of one of these companies myself. I have friends in the business, but if you want to have an anti-medicine business, you put LTD at the end of yours. GmbH. You've probably seen this at the end of multiple kids companies that make the mobile games that children can play on their mobile phones, right? So, what does this stand for? Well, you ever heard the song, I Am a Gummy Bear? As we all know, the best version of that song is the German version. Mainly because it's funny to listen to. So, there's that. So, what does GmbH stand for? Well, the GMB part stands for Gummy Bear. See? GMB. Gummy Bear. Right? Makes a lot of sense. Now, what does the H stand for? I'm not a professional German expert, so I wouldn't know about the H part. Let's move on to LLC. What does this stand for? LLC, according to a quick Google search I did this morning, it stands for Laughing Like Crazy. You see, a lot of companies like to go into the comedy department. So, LLC is for comedic companies, ones that make people laugh like crazy. That was me dusting off my legal book so I can read it later tonight to put my kids to sleep. Now, we all know this one. Inc. INC. It's been at the end of the popular kids movie, Disney movie, Monsters, Inc. Now, you may be like, This stands for Incorporated. Now, it was just some drunk guy who got really bored and, you know, wanted to list everything in the room. Yeah, this was back in the 1800s when pens or pencils didn't exist, so they used ink on a feather, right? So, I-N-C is just this drunkard's way of spelling ink, I-N-K. And then, all of a sudden, people just started using it at the end of companies to sound cool, but really, it's the most boring thing you can ever imagine. Same thing for Corp. You see, the bar that this guy was at was also a little bit of a restaurant, and they were selling carp, right? He just forgot the little thing at the end of A. So, Corp doesn't stand for corporation, or at least until like 50 years ago it didn't. It stands for carp, like as in the fish. That was the original meaning and intent of it. Yeah, apparently the guy who did that was a really popular businessman. He, like, I don't know, he had multiple connections into, like, big business or whatever, and he just decided to do that. I don't know. And, well, that's really it, basically. Oh, yeah, or CO. CO, just CO, right? You may think that stands for company. No, that stands for cooperation. That's when two businesses collide with each other and cooperate. Or, you know, whatever. Thank you for attending this video guide. I really appreciate it. I am Dr. McLegalman, and I will never see you again because I'm too busy with all my smarts and money to even care about any of you watching this. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. Ooh. You little peasants. Anyway, can't wait to see your companies. Well, now that this is published on the internet somewhere, I am convicted for fraud. Well, haha, this is Dr. Legalman, and I'll see you later in jail.
Hey everyone, yeah, I'm back. What happened to the reboot? You see, I'm going to do the reboot. I said it was coming in 2021. Just be patient, please. I'm working on a script. I am finishing up gameplay of Doom 2016 because that's going to be what the first video in the reboot's about. And I will get back to you when I make that. These videos, I'm still going to make these videos, but they're going to be 10 times more funny. Make that 100 times more funny because I can do whatever I want in these videos. I can make wacky edits. Wow. Look at how the editor stretches out my face. I think that is really funny and hilarious. Thank you, NintenSquidd, for bringing us this very genius form of comedy. Alright. Now let's talk about something unfunny. Internet lingo. You see, I don't know if you guys know a website. It's called Twitch. I rarely stream on Twitch because nobody watches my streams, and the only game I play on it is TF2 anyway. Link in the description. My Twitch channel name used to be NintenSquidd, but I was wanting to rebrand, and so I decided to change it to Celery Squid. So now I can't change it back because, whoops. Wait. I eventually decided to not rebrand because I thought it was completely stupid, so I just, you know, yeah. I was able to rebrand from Squid to NintenSquidd only because I've only made like 3 or 4 videos under the Squid name, and this is like before I found my old videos on my old computer. So I actually had like 6 or 7 videos under the Squid name, but yeah. I decided I'm gonna use NintenSquidd since it's like a much better sounding name. Anyway, how are you all? I haven't seen you since I was 14 years old. Yeah, I'm 15 now, which means I'm exponentially more funnier. Squid, why do you base your personality over telling people that they're unfunny on the internet? Because as the number one comedian, right? As the top comedy genius of the internet, right? I have to inform the general public, you all, I have to tell my viewers, right? I am standing on a pedestal. I'm standing on a soapbox telling the general public, hey, this is unfunny, don't do it. To all the people watching me, my fellow Americans, this is unfunny. Let's start off with the first group of people that I think are unfunny, and I'm just gonna get this out of the way because like a million other people have talked about it, so I'm not gonna be like, and I saved the best for last, because you know, I think everyone on the internet has stated their opinion about it. You either hate it or you love it. It's Redditors.
No, really, does the sound of my voice get on your nerves? It bugs me sometimes.
And I'm not talking about like Redditors as a whole. It's not a minority. It's not a majority of Redditors. It's like half and half. Half of the Redditors you see are, they're alright people. They're nice people. You know, I use Reddit. I use Reddit for stuff like r/Doom, r/Cowboy Bebop, r/TF2. Those are my 3 favorite subreddits, mainly because they're based off of media that I like. But then you have, like, you know, phrases like, thank you for the gold, kind stranger, username checks out, things like that. Like, people, what people used to say on Reddit. What like 20-year-old people say on Reddit. I say things like that on Reddit sometimes. You know, they're fine people, right? I get it. Like, thanks for the gold is kind of funny to say, but thanks for the gold, kind stranger. It's pretty hilarious, right? I go on a stage and say, you guys hear about Redditors? Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. And I got everyone laughing. I'm the next Jerry Seinfeld. Right? I'm the Jerry Seinfeld of the internet. Is what the New York Times would say when I say that. But, no, I'm talking about the 14-year-olds. I'm talking about, like, the new Redditors. Like, you see, you got the old Redditors, right? Username checks out, thanks for the gold, all of that, etc., etc. I'll even update. Take my upvote. I'm gonna update this post, right? That's old user stuff, and I'm fine with it. It's funny to make fun of that stuff sometimes, but Jesus Christ, they are not as unbearable as the 14-year-old kids on Reddit.
Bro, that was such an epic game moment, bro. Bro, just 420, nice. Keanu Reeves, Big Chungus, PewDiePie. I love PewDiePie. Anyone who says otherwise, bro, Instagram is cringe, bro, TikTok. I hate TikTok. TikTok is cringe, bro. I hope, if you use Instagram, I hope your family members die. Like,
those people. Alright, I have nothing against Keanu Reeves. I just, like, hate that people, like, Keanu Reeves is an awesome person. Like, he's a fucking legend, but I hate how people on Reddit are idolizing him compared to, like, how you should actually be idolizing him. People are idolizing Keanu Reeves because he said, "You're breathtaking" at E3, right? And that's the only reason why a lot of these little kids know him. Or because of the John Wick skin on Fortnite. Oh, Fortnite bad though. Fortnite bad though. I don't care about Fortnite, yeah. Yeah, bitch. Epic Games lives in your head rent free. the Jonesy skin lives in your head rent free, bro. I'm sorry to break it to you, but as a funny man, I gotta tell you, bro, that John Wick skin, the Ninja Fortnite is living in your head rent free. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I personally like Keanu Reeves because I like his movies. I like The Matrix. I haven't seen John Wick, but I think it's pretty cool. I like Bill and Ted. At least the first two ones. I haven't watched the new one yet. First two Bill and Ted movies are like probably some of the funniest movies I've seen. They're just like really hilarious. Nothing against PewDiePie. as a person, I just don't like his content. I don't like his content, I don't like his fan base, but, you know, people are people. Redditors mainly tend to follow a sheep-like format, like... Okay, I'm just gonna, like, call these the New Age and the Old Age. New Age Redditors have the same 3 jokes over and over again, right? It's either Instagram bad, Fortnite bad, or 69 and 420 nice. Right? I don't get it, man. Just, like, use whatever the fuck you want to use. I use both Reddit and Instagram. I feel like I relate more to the older people on Reddit, right? Like, the 20-year-olds. I have been noted as, like, acting like a 30-year-old in a 15-year-old's body. I watch the news a lot. I like hearing other people. I like hearing other people's opinions if they're not, like, complete, like, nut jobs, like, just insane-o out of their brain. Like, if somebody has a well thought out and respectable opinion, you know, I could listen to it, right? I don't have to agree with what they're saying, but I like listening to people who know what they're talking about. It's pretty interesting what people have to say. But no, these new kids, I don't relate to the youth. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm 15, and I, like, barely relate to the youth of today. I share a lot of the same, like, stupid fucking humor as, like, I share the same stupid, ironic humor as a lot of other people. Like, I was laughing my ass off for 10 minutes straight at, like, a fucking GIF of a bunch of hearts coming out of the box, and one of them said I'm British, and the other one had a troll face on it. And, like, fucked up teeth. It was really funny. Like, I have enough screen space. I'll just show it. I'm pretty sure I already did. But, like, Jesus Christ, it is the funniest thing I've ever seen this week. I was cracking up. That same morning, right? That same morning, I was cracking up at fucking, some guy who looked like Walter White. But he was, I think it was, like, some guy from Saudi Arabia that looked just like Walter White. It was, like, the most funniest video I've seen that entire day. So, you know, my humor's stupid, and humor is subjective. You know, not everyone is gonna find the same things that other people find funny, right? However, you know, there's a difference between being unfunny and just being intolerable. If the two clash, like, if you're unfunny while being intolerable, that's just bad. Like, no, just don't do that. Like, you should quit comedy. Again, I'm the king funny man. I wear a crown on my head that says best funny man. So I gotta tell people if they're funny or not, because I am the absolute judge. Let's move on to another group, shall we? Here is a group called the Twitch emote users.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Joseph Matthews, and in this little tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to be funny. And it's actually going to be much easier than you think. These are just...
Now, this is the reason why I wanted to make this video, and I was originally going to do it with the green screen so I can, like, just talk like a fucking moron, and then, like, pretend to kick myself in the video, because I think that's funny. But I don't have a green screen yet, so I'll just do this for now. You know, people who use Twitch emotes, they're fine, right? On Discord, on Twitter, like, you know, it's fine. But once you start using Twitch emotes, like, personally, like, I don't think you're okay. I don't think you're good, dude. Like, bro. Oh shit, bro. You fucking lost that. You lost a spelling bee, bro. That's so weird, champ. That's so weird, champ. I'm so good at spelling, even though I use made up fucking words. Oh shit, dude, your grandma died? Pepe hand sad. Pepe sad. Funny green frog. Just shut up. Like, if you're gonna use, like, Twitch emotes, like, in real life, at least use them with other morons that get what you're saying. if you use Twitch emotes around me in real life, I hope you're prepared for a slightly weak roundhouse kick to your face. Because I'm just gonna laugh at you, like the demo man laughing. I'm just gonna laugh at you like that because you are pretty dumb. It's fine to say poggers if you're like excited about something, or like pog moment or whatever. My friends do that, right? You know, it's fine, but when you're using the name of the actual emote, like, Jesus Christ, you are so fucking unfunny, dude. Like, look at me. I'm the king of comedy. Right? I've said it millions of times, but I gotta reinstate the fact that I am a comedic god. And I'll play chorus music right now to prove that I am the god of comedy, right? No one is funnier than me, dude. Like, if you try to be funnier than me, you die. It's impossible. I am immortal. I like making shitty, like, game humor jokes. Like, I like responding to things with, like, Doom quotes or Cowboy Bebop or Duke Nukem quotes. I think if fun challenge for business people, like fun challenge for people in like working, respond to every business email with Duke Nukem quotes. I think like that would be really funny. Hey, I need you to wear a suit tomorrow because we're going to an important business meeting. We're meeting the CEO of the company. Just like take a picture of your best suit and reply it with, "Damn, I'm looking good." Anyway, we have one more category, and boy, it's gonna be a wild ride because this is like literally the bottom of the barrel of comedic people. Edgy jokes. Alright, I'm not talking about like edgy jokes as a whole, like dark comedy. I love dark comedy. I love games like Postal 2, which is nothing but like really fucking dark comedy, like Jesus Christ. But no, I'm talking about like shit like racist jokes, like just genuinely like, haha guys, look, I'm so funny. Guys, I'm so funny. Why do I not have any friends? Please help. Man, as the king of comedy, I respect everyone, and I don't make jokes attacking specific people or like specific groups of people. Unless if you're a tool, I'll make fun of you. But you see, these people, their whole comedy basically relies on making other groups of people to joke, like the punchline, especially like oppressed people, like minorities. You know, I'm pansexual. I wouldn't get personally mad if somebody like calls me a slur relating to homosexuality. You see, I don't say slurs at all unless I'm like forced to. If I'm being held at gunpoint and I have to say the if I have to say like a really offensive word on camera and it's gonna be posted to Twitter, else I get like my brains blown out. You bet your ass I'm gonna say that word, right? Because I prioritize my life over death, right? But other than those situations, I don't really use offensive words. Yeah, sure, I may use them on, like, accident, but mainly because I don't know what they mean. I used to say the F slur a lot. And I mean a lot, but that's because I didn't know that it was targeted to, I didn't know that that slur was targeted against gay people, right? I have nothing but respect for LGBT people. I think there are some really cool people, right? Again, I'm pan myself. But back then I was like straight as hell. But I had no clue what that word meant. No, these people know what that word means and they still use them, but they like specifically use against, you know, gay people, and it's like, really, like, dude, you are so fucking unfunny. To prove how funny I am, I'm gonna stretch my face on the screen again. I think the kids love that. I know it's a huge jump from just being generally unfunny to just being fucking, like, just being a fucking asshole. It's not even comedy, really. It's just like being a fucking dick. That's it. That's it, really. If you're funny, put it in the comments below, and I will schedule you for public execution on Wednesday.